Annabelle Springer, and I'm reporting from El Dorado High School. This video is going to introduce you to your new principal. Principal Retana is the new principal at El Dorado High School. To begin, she told us why and how she reached her current position.
I've been in education 21 years, and so I started off as a teacher at a high school, at Montwood High School, and then half day at Campestre Elementary. And so after my first year of teaching, I realized I loved high school. So the next year I went full-time to America's High School, which was the year they opened America's. And so I stayed at America's 7 years as a counselor and a teacher. And I loved working with high school kids. I loved helping them plan for college. I was a PAL sponsor. Part of student council, we would chaperone the prom. And so I really, really enjoyed high school life. So it's not just a job to me. My heart is here in this community. And so when Mrs. Paul left last year, I applied because I wanted to see my Hernando kids move up to the high school and be with them through their high school years. And so I was fortunate enough to be chosen.
Since school first began, there have been multiple rumors regarding a restriction on murals and uniforms for students. Her answers not only debunked these rumors, but turned them around as well.
Yeah, and I've heard rumors too. And so I think rumors are common when there's change, because change always equals a feeling of a loss. And so that's normal. I'm going through change coming here to the high school. We have new administrators, we have new counselors, so there's a lot of change going on at the campus. One of the things that you're going to see at any school I've been at is that I'm all about the kids. And one of the things that we do about the kids is to highlight and showcase them, especially at a high school where the kids are young adults already, and they have so much to give to the school, to the community. And so I don't know how the rumor about the murals began, but yeah, it's out there. But no, and in fact I've already worked with the art department because we're talking about the new murals that we're going to be doing. And in fact, Purple Heart Elementary School, which is a new elementary that feeds into us, that principal has contacted me about having our kids go over there to do some murals for them. And so no, murals will still be taking place. And as I said, already been meeting with the art teachers.
Okay.
Well, a uniform, no, I hadn't even thought of that, to be honest with you. Anytime you change or go to a uniform, it has to have community input. No, there's no thoughts of having a uniform. But then, of course, what we ask is that, just as I was saying right now, that high school students, they're young adults. And so with that comes a lot of freedoms and privileges, but responsibility in following the regulations behind the freedoms and the privileges. The dress code is the exact same dress code that we had previously in the El Dorado Student Handbook. And when you get the student handbook, you're going to see that it looks the same. Now, the fact that we're going to follow it, yes, we're going to follow it, because that's the whole point of a handbook, right? Just like employees, as employees of the district, we have an employee handbook we must follow. And so it's the same thing for students, whether you're at an elementary school, a middle school, a high school, there's always a student handbook.
With the new principal at El Dorado, there are more than likely going to be new changes. Principal Retana gives the students a final message regarding her plans for the campus.
One of the great things about having 3,000 students is we have that many students to put into making our school better. And so I know that Dance and Ms. Maya have adopted the patio, and they're talking right now, and they're developing a survey that they want to send out to the school to talk about what do kids want to see in that patio. And so we have already started talking about having a canopy for shading, adding some umbrellas to the tables, making a stage out there so that if we have a band performing or we have our DJ performing, there's an actual stage outside. And then of course having restaurants come in, just so that it's a fun, relaxing place at lunch. Because ultimately what we would really like is our juniors and seniors. There's 2,000 juniors and seniors, and so the neighboring restaurants can't always serve everyone timely, and I don't want kids to spend their lunch doing that. And so you'll be free to go out if you'd like to, but we want to have things here for them to really want to stay and de-stress for that 35 minutes and get ready to come back to the afternoon classes.
Well, that's it, Sex. You've met the new principal. I'm Annabelle Springer, and we'll see you later.